Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you with another offering off of my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler platter, series of videos that I've been doing for a little while now. There's a few things that tends to go on in them. Mainly, I go over there, I eat and drink stuff, and then that's all. Not necessarily both. I have to emphasize that. I don't want you to feel gypped if I don't go over there and eat and drink stuff in every single video. Some I do, most I do one or the other. Other things that occur, there's usually Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. There's usually Crappy Old Ladder, although he's folded up today, folks. Yeah, he might be making his way on home somewhere else pretty soon. But we'll see. For right now, he's still right there. Top of that, I like to wear fancy shirts. What kind of fancy shirts do I wear? Well, I got my PlayStation since 1994 shirt. It's a fantastic shirt. Got it from the old Target, as it were, if, for whatever reason you're looking. I'm clearly a huge nerd, as Cannon bought the shirt, and then there's Marvel Legends figures. So, yeah, I go over there, I talk about stuff, I let you know what's going on, and that's the whole thing. So, folks, with that said, I'm going to preface this. This is going to be a little series of videos that I'm doing in a row. Because I tend to do these videos in batches to, let you see behind the screen and into all the magic. So, usually, or maybe not usually, some of the time, I don't know, I'm not sure the percentages. A lot of time I'm going over there, I'm doing, basically product reviews on things that you folks very well may run into. I do stuff from fast food places, I do things from, just supermarkets and stuff. This series of videos going to be a little bit different. Probably not going to be able to get a hold of these, most of you. I'm not saying none. I'm there. Hey, you can do it. I did it. Hey, look at me. I'm wearing a PlayStation shirt in fucking 2021. So, come on, if I can do it. But, all the items that I'm going to feature in this next little batch of videos are going to be little bit special. Why? Well, folks, because just so happened that a couple days ago I was out and about doing a little shopping, doing a little fooding, all that good stuff, and I actually went to check out a Target. Not any particular reason why it just happened to be Target on Target. Just Target. Didn't have what I was looking for, but next to them, they had they call it an international, fresh market. But really what it was like 80% Japanese fresh market, and then probably 15% other Asian region fresh market, and then 5% stuff that you may have seen in stores, like domestic beer and stuff. So, with all that said, these next items going to be a little bit unusual. Again, probably not going to be, if you have a Asian fresh, hey, if you live around me, then you do. You can look it up at your, your leisure. But yeah, so that's my little lead-in to the things that I'm going to go into. And I'm going to start off with a bit of a doozy. Because, folks, what am I trying out for you today? Boom! You read that? My hand's shaky. I'm going to try some cuttlefish for you. Cuttlefish. Cuddle. Fish. That's the best fish I can do. It never even occurred to me that you could eat cuttlefish. There's seemingly no reason why you couldn't. It's a similar animal to an octopus or a squid, but I've never seen it, and I love seafood, and I love weird stuff, and then there it was, fucking cuttlefish, and it was just there, and it was freshly prepared, and cuttlefish. So I have a little tub of cuttlefish. I don't even know what to do with cuttlefish. It's already prepared, so I can eat it. That's what I'm gonna do. And apparently I need to finish it by tomorrow, according to the thing. But anyway, yes, folks, so cuttlefish. We're just going to see how this goes. I really like octopus and squid, which I feel bad for because they're neat animals. Oh, but then, to be fair, I mean, hey, I got nothing against cows or anything. Cuttlefish. It smells fishy. But not like super fishy, which is the thing I've learned from watching like food shows and stuff. You don't want your fish to smell super fishy. If that's the case, it's probably a little bit past its prime, at least. This seems like appropriate fishiness. It smells kind of like octopus that I've had, like canned stuff and everything, but just fresher. With the chopsticks, like I got chopsticks. I'm that guy. We're gonna try some cuttlefish, folks. Like I said, no idea. I don't know if I'm supposed to prepare this with something or whatever. Cuttlefish. All right. It's good. It could do with some seasoning to give it a little something extra to work with. I don't know if they really did much of anything with seasoning, because my guess is that this is probably meant to be like added to like noodles or some kind of dish. I'm not that guy. I got the chopsticks. That's as far as I go. I learned how to use them. It's very easy, by the way. I taught my friend Sam how to do it in literally fucking 2 minutes. Yeah. I mean, as one might imagine, it doesn't taste entirely dissimilar from, like octopus or squid. And, no! Thing with, like, octopus and squid is that they're really great vehicles for flavor. But you have to add that flavor to it. In this case, if there's any seasoning, which I think there is to some extent, it's pretty minimal. Which I don't take issue with, because I'm getting to taste the cuttlefish, which I've never done before. So, but I think if I were going to get this again, which I might, I might actually look into how to properly use it. But yeah, like I said, it's. Sorry, I'm actually a little bit hungry anyway. Like I said, somewhat similar to squid and octopus. Not as chewy. And I don't know if that's just the way that they prepared it, or if that's naturally just maybe cuttlefish are less chewy than like squid and octopus. Because if I've ever had squid and octopus, I mean, it depends on how it's done, to be fair. If I've ever had overdone octopus, man oh man, that is you can waste a weekend trying to chew through that. But this, it's obviously a little chewy, but not that bad at all. Yeah, the thing is, I wish I had like more to describe about it. Because the thing is, in a lot of instances, when you have like foods that are maybe like, you know, quote unquote exotic or a little less common, a lot of times they're not entirely dissimilar from things you've already had. It's just that, you know, it's some variation. And that's what this is. Again, it's similar to like squid or octopus, but not as heavy, not as bold a flavor as either of those. It's a little bit more mellow. It's a little fishy, but not super fishy at all. Promise this will be the last piece. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you were to put this in something, and damn it, I promised that was the last piece. Crap. Gonna get another one. If you were to put that in something, season it the right way, I mean, I would never have guessed it was fucking cuttlefish to begin with, but I don't think I would have banked on it being like, you know, squid or octopus or something like that either. It's somewhat similar, but it's definitely its own thing. And I can see this being good with like something with some spice to it. I mean, that just might be my preference because I like spicy things. But like, I could see that being good with it. You know, or really anything classic that you could get with squid or octopus would probably be pretty good with this. But I think with this, you would probably have to handle it a little bit more delicately, because unlike squid and octopus, like I said, the flavor in this is a little bit more mellow. And if you were to go over there, try to prepare it the same way, I think you would probably end up overdoing it and sort of taking away some of the, you know, the natural flavor of the cuttlefish. It's a very weird, like, I think in my entire life, I've probably said the word cuttlefish prior to this video. I don't know. Definitely less than 24 times. And, like, I think cuttlefish are cool. I've watched, like, documentaries on them and stuff like that. Like, not like a lot of them, like 2, because they're on TV and stuff. But it was interesting. They're neat. They hypnotize crabs. That's a real thing. But yeah. Would I recommend the cuttlefish? Yes. But very silly little hamster over there. She's trying to be all climby. She's doing a very good job. But yeah. Yeah, I would recommend it, but it's a thing of who would I recommend it to? Like, again, for, like, if you're just, you know, someone like me, you know, you're just, you know, you're a little bit adventurous with the food and stuff, yeah, absolutely give it a shot anyway. I could genuinely see this being, like, a good cooking ingredient for someone who knows how to cook. That really isn't me. I'm just going to end up probably, like, I'll probably try some stuff, but, like, I'm probably just going to mostly eat this the way it is, because it's perfectly fine the way it is. It's just maybe a little bit underwhelming, but it's still, you know, pretty tasty if you like seafood and such. I would almost say, well, there's always, like, food allergies and stuff like that. But it'd be interesting to see, like, somebody put this in a dish and then not, you know, tell anybody what it is. Because, like, you could almost guess, like, chicken, or even, like, mushrooms, you know, depending on, like, because it has kind of a texture to it. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's pretty neat. I think that's a pretty interesting way to start out my Asian fresh market spectacular, I guess we'll call it. with some cuttlefish. This will be my lunch later on. So, anyway, folks, that's going to go ahead and do it for me with the cuttlefish and such. I had no reason for these anymore. None of the immediate items that I'm doing requires it. Go over there. Don't fall. If you could, folks, do 5 things for me oh so quickly. Number 1, if you could go over there, have yourself a great rest of your day. Number 2, if you could have yourself a spectacular rest of your week, monumentous rest of your month, a absolutely stupendous rest of your year, and if you could have yourself a cuttlefish-tastic rest of your life. We could all learn from the cuttlefish, folks. I mean, not like only under circumstances that are cool. Okay? Let's make it all groovy and, let's be cool, folks. 2 final things, folks. Good for me. Number 1, can try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is always appreciated, though. I promise. Maybe not by the people around you all the time. Trust me, I'm aware of that, but the universe appreciates it? I don't know. I appreciate it, even if I'm not immediately available. I appreciate it from afar. If you can't do that, folks, sometimes you can't. I know I can't always. Try not to be an asshole. I think that's usually doable for most people. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm an asshole. It's been known to happen. But try to mitigate it if you can. Final thing, folks, if you could, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Maybe you're going to go there. Maybe you're going to go out and you're going to look around. Find yourself, an international fresh market. And you're going to get yourself some cuttlefish. You're going to make some amazing cuttlefish dishes. Then you're going to go over there and you're going to become the preeminent cuttlefish chef in whatever country you're in. And then the world. And it's going to be a thing. And you'll, maybe go over there and give good old Brandon a little bit of a shout out for sending you on your cuttlefish journey. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. I got a bunch of other stuff to do. Bye.